Aries, Happy New Year. Welcome to your read for 2022, January. We're going to be looking at tarot this week for you. Let's see what the tarot cards want to say for you this week, Aries, in your deep love situation. And by the way, Aries, thank you so much for reaching out for personal reads. It's been my pleasure to do your transformational astrology and help guide you guys on that path that you guys want to go on. Feel free to reach out to me for tarot or transformational astrology. My email's in the description. And if you'd like to get to know me personally, my Instagram is also in the description. Alright here, so let's get started for you, Aries. First card, the Empress. Well, Venus is retrograded. The Empress. Some of you have children involved in the situation. That's for some of you. I'm not saying some of you are pregnant. You'll know if you're pregnant or not. You don't need a tarot card reader to tell you that. But some of you have children involved with this situation. What's being challenged is the Emperor. Wow. I can't make this stuff up. Why is the Emperor being challenged with the Empress here? Are you telling the Emperor to bend the knee here? What's going on here? The Tower is why you're here. There's definitely a strong sense of breaking up. Temperance with the Page of Pentacles, the Hangman, Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Wands, Three of Chalices. Okay. Aries, what's going on here? The reason you're here for this read is the Tower moment. Something fell apart. Something's over. It came crashing down pretty hard too. If what I said resonates, this is your read here. Temperance here in your past. Feels like you've been patient. You've been patient trying to wait for somebody to come along into your life and bring you some sort of happiness here. With the Emperor and the Empress, I definitely do see happiness in the kingdom, right? But because the Emperor is being challenged, it means that somebody's a little hard-headed here. Could it be you, Aries, or could it be them? I feel it's them, maybe. Honestly, I don't feel it's you, Aries. Page of Pentacles. Oh, and if you're cross-watching, you're hard-headed. Just kidding, no. The Page of Pentacles here is your strength. Sending messages out, messages of hope, messages to try to fix this is actually your strength. And if you haven't been doing that because you feel like they're not putting in any type of effort here, the Hangman is what the universe wants you to know. This is just going to be a hangman situation for you for a while. Why? Why should I send them a message? Because if you do it, it shows that you're being an adult here. You're being the Empress or the Emperor. You know, you could flip the gender. There's no gender in tarot, you know. Although some of my masculines, we might be pulling some of that, you know, feminine energy, and that's a good thing. Energetically, you know, that's how we talk this in the spiritual world. Spirituality happens through femininity there. And so that's a good thing for you. But I think maybe there's a communication blockage here, and that comes from someone being too hard-headed to communicate. Aries, if you've tried communicating and they're not communicating, boom, this is a simple read. Third party involved. It's over. Yeah, you could click off the video. We're done. You can go look for a new relationship. I feel the need to say that for some of you. For some of you that haven't sent messages and you're just waiting for them to message you, it's not going to work this week. Why isn't it going to work this week? Well, because, you know, we have the love planet retrograded. So whatever's, you know, already kind of slow feels like it's just not going to budge, right? Although when I think Venus retrograde, I think of a crazy person trying to set goals, because it's in the sign of Capricorn, like setting up a marriage and trying to rush something when it comes to love, right? I don't think sending a message out to say, you know, hey, where are we at? Are we going to talk again, or what's going on? I don't think that's bad necessarily, though. Not around this time. I think that's actually a good thing. Maybe some of you need this retrograde to slow down, slow your roll, right? Eight of Swords here. The universe wants you to get out of your head about this situation, because the more you're in your head about it, the more you are indecisive about cutting them off here. You know, this is Moon and Libra vibes here, and that's not a good feeling. That's like you actually being here at this read, and we're on camera, and you're asking me, Joy, should I cut this person off? Should I break up with them? And me seeing this card is like, well, that's your decision, you know, what you decide to do. But since you're too afraid to make a decision, I think what the universe is trying to say is get out of your head, figure out what it is that makes you happy about the situation and what pisses you off about the situation. And take your time with it too. And because you have the Page of Pentacles in your strength, is sending messages. Don't communicate with your tarot card reader. Communicate with the person involved. Three of Wands is your hopes and fears. Some of you want to know, do you wait for something else to roll into your life? Yeah, 100%. If you think you want to cut this off, 100% something else will come into your life here. For some of you that want the old energy, congratulations, you'll be doing what you did in the past, waiting around for a long time and nothing pans out. That's how I feel. And here for the outcome, there is some sort of reunion. Okay, I'll give you that. There is a reunion, but I feel like this may be with a new situation, because the Three of Wands was when you turned your back and looked for something new, right? So that means Three of Chalices. There's a reunion with something new. Something a lot more in the means of could develop into a soulmate, right? Because I think Three of Cups, and then I think Six of Cups, right? So I think there is definitely the chance for something to grow there with something new. Let me clarify that Three of Chalices there. Let's see. Let's see here. Three of Chalices is with the Ace of Wands. Definitely something new. Three of Swords. And the Hangman. Yeah. I said it. So for some of you with the old thing, somebody couldn't keep it in their pants, and maybe you're still waiting around for that. This is just how I see it. For some of you expecting a new thing, you get the new thing here, and it comes after heartbreak, and it comes after you seeing your life in a new way from that Hangman perspective, which is a good thing to have at the end of this Three of Swords. Three of Swords is a temporary situation. It's temporary, and you have a 3-3-3. So some of you Google what 3-3-3 means, and you're gonna have some sort of message there for your situation. Some of you might be seeing 3-3-3 a lot. And with the Hangman here, I think for those of you that already know you don't want this past situation, that is definitely something new coming your way. Something a lot more passionate too. I'm hearing that with the little intuition radio going off in my head. Some of you are going to get something very passionate, very steamy going on here. I feel that's coming for you, Aries. Simple read this week for the Aries. If you're waiting now for love situations to kind of change your life, I don't think that's going to happen so much as you doing it with the Page of Pentacles there. So, you know, keep that in mind. It's shoot the messages out. Don't be so reserved and holding back communication this week. And Page is just small things, right? Send small messages. You don't have to send a whole storybook. You know, a guy like me, or maybe some other girl out there, we don't want to read storybooks, but say, hey, Happy New Year, hope everything's going good. Let's hang out for coffee next week. That's kind of like my advice here when I look at those cards as well. With the Three of Wands, that's definitely right, because people will say, oh, you're waiting for your ships to roll in. Well, that's BS, right? You don't have any ships, and ships aren't going to roll into your home anytime soon, sitting at home watching Netflix. It's about you creating something here by offering it, because it's in your strength. And you know how to do that, Aries. Come on. You don't need a tarot card reader to tell you that. I'll catch you guys again next week. Take it easy, Aries. Bye.